How's it going, YouTube? I'm back with an unboxing slash vlog. So, these guys came today. As you can see by this part right here, I've already opened them. I tried to shoot this video a couple of times with things going wrong each time. So, these were dropped off at my door, which is a first for me, I can say. I'll let you know something. I live in an apartment complex of 5 apartments. So that means the Canada Post guy had to get in the door of my apartment complex, walk up the stairs, look for number 4. Yes, that's my address. And then put them in front of my actual apartment door, not worrying about the fact that somebody could steal them. And look at the size of this box. Like, this fills up the whole camera. Like, why couldn't you leave that at the post office? I don't know. They might have been closed. I'm not sure. It's a Tuesday recording this, so I doubt the post office was closed. Did I say post office? I meant post office. So I'm going to show you what I got and then talk about random subjects I want to talk about. So in the first box, that's upside down because I don't want you to read it. In fact, I was reading it right there. I haven't even read that yet. Newspaper. Get rid of that. Look who this is. Let's get him open out of the bag. And it's FOC Onslaught. Heck yeah. Now I have him to match Brawl and Vortex. Put him off to... Actually, I'll hold on to him for a sec. Review-wise, you'll probably get a review on his own. But what I also plan to do is once I get Swindle and Blastoff, all 5 of the Combaticons are going to have their own review. So, probably 20-minute video of just all 5 of them. I was just looking at the baseball game. I'm sorry. My eyes were distracted. Yeah. So that'll be that video. Look for that when it goes up. I don't know when. Well, I know where I'm going to get Swindle. I'm going to buy him off the same guy I bought this guy. But Blastoff is hard to come across. He's really expensive online, and I do not want to pay retail price for the retail version. I don't want the retail version. What I want is that other coloring, the Japanese version. Yeah, there's that. He's cool. Talk about him more later. There's that box. And might as well do this on camera. In this box, which is huge, way bigger than necessary, it's Generations Rhinox. Yay. Excited to get him out of the package and start playing with him. He will probably get a review. I might film that soon, I'm not sure. He's not really high on my review list priorities right now. But he's still really cool. So those were the unboxings. What else do I have to talk about? Review-wise, I just posted a few more reviews. Where am I going with this? I do have more reviews planned. As for what's going to be next, it could be any number of guys. It could be Knockout. He's pretty cool. This is the only version of Knockout I have. It could be Generations Ultra Magnus. My pet name for him is the Frog on Wheels. Imagine a frog. Now imagine a Cybertronian frog with wheels. It'll probably look like this. He's cool. I have one issue with him I'll talk about. Maybe. I'm probably not going to get the Optimus mold of that, but never say never. This guy, Goldbug. I don't really want to shoot a review on him. I don't want to be a channel that just talks about Bumblebee forever. And this is Generations Bumblebee just with some gold paint. It's probably the last you're going to see of him other than size comparisons, because he's a long car. Skids. Skids is pretty cool. I'm waiting for the next wave of Generations to come out, because they have a repaint of this guy in Crosscut. And I've looked at the preview photos, and the black, silver, and red look really good on this mold with a completely different head. So once I get Crosscut, I will probably do a review of the two of them. But I like displaying the figures that can flip their heads out with their heads out. There's that. I've got, who else do I have to review? RID Cliffjumper from the Transformers Prime line. He's alright. I'm glad I have a character of him. He's got Energon Downshift syndrome. If you've seen my review on Downshift, which I hope will go up before this video goes up, then you know what I'm talking about. I just uploaded the thing I did with him, Dark of the Moon Shockwave. He probably won't get an actual review, but I do have some Transformer skits planned, and he is a part of one of them, so stay tuned for that. And this guy, Generations Dreadwing. I do have the Megatron mold. I'm not going to show him right now, because it would be saved for a later date. But I am waiting on another repaint of this mold, which should be here this week. So when I get that, I'll do a review of all three of them together. And then last of my Transformers to review is probably this guy, Generations Orion Pax. He's alright. I can't think of a video to squeeze him in, so he may end up getting his own video. I'm not sure yet. I still need a real Optimus Prime, though. So that's about review-wise. I have some more Power Ranger stuff I want to review that I haven't reviewed. Some other deluxe toys I haven't reviewed yet. Those all get their date. I have a small amount of strategy in what I'm doing, but more it's just whenever I have the whim of doing a toy review, I do a toy review. So all of my belt reviews are up, which is really nice. One thing I will note is in part 2 of my Genesis driver review, the TV was on. I did not notice. I'm going to take that down eventually and re-upload a video once I get another Lockseed. So I will, once I get that Lockseed, I will do that review in it. I will do all the sounds the Genesis driver makes, and then be able to delete the other Genesis driver review just because I don't want a review with the TV on. It takes away from what I'm reviewing. So, speaking of a topic I talked about in a few seconds, Dark of the Moon, sorry, I do this. I will be watching Age of Extinction when it comes out. I'm really bloody excited for Dinobots. I have not seen a preview of Age of Extinction, nor do I want to see a preview of Age of Extinction, just because I want to go into it with just like a fresh mind on a new Transformers movie. I like the original Michael Bay Transformers movie. The G1 movie was alright. Revenge of the Fallen was alright. I watched it when I was young, so I didn't really have any opinions on it. But in the same thing for Dark of the Moon, I didn't have really opinion on it. But now I will have an opinion on Age of Extinction since I'm doing this whole thing. What else? I'm not watching Super Mega Force. I caught the first episode on YouTube. I almost said eBay. That'd be weird. I caught the first episode. It was more of what Megaforce did, and I never watched Megaforce. So, the suits were alright. I loved Gokaiger. Really was like one episode, meh. That's about it. I am watching Kamen Rider Gaim. I just watched the newest episode as of this recording just before this. I like Baron Lemon Energy Arms. I'm glad that they kept with the Baron undersuit and just gave him Lemon Energy Arms instead of having the other Genesis driver with that. Give me a second to remember his name. Sengoku Yuma, or to turn into Kamen Rider Duke. I'm glad they just didn't reuse that and reuse the suit. I'm glad they used Baron's undersuit. It looked really good with the Lemon Energy Arms, but my hope was that they would say create Banana Energy Arms, or just, Banana Energy Arms would have been awesome. They have the technology in the show. As for the main character, Kamen Rider Gaim, it varies week to week because his character's gotten a lot better. I like him a lot more. He originally reminded me of a Deno, but he's growing more competent as the episodes go by. But a couple of times there, it's just like a couple of times where they're just talking and we already know this stuff. I just had to skip forward because I've already gotten one explanation. I don't want 5 others. So there's that. For Super Sentai, I am watching ToQger. I am enjoying the oddity that is ToQger. I mean, my favorite part, I think, is that the Tokyo Changer, the monkey ticket voice is this voice actor is voicing the Tokyo Changer too. And then my favorite line was when they first did the Norikai change, switch lines, and then the monkey was like, they're using it like a toy gimmick, and the toy maker is like, yeah, that is a toy gimmick. It's like, I love that line that works in the show, and then so they're like, hey, there are toys with that gimmick, yay! When I first heard that line, it it was like, ooh, okay. I don't know how to describe my reaction, but it made me laugh, kind of. And the monkey's really funny. It's kind of interesting, the personality clash between the train conductor and his hand. It was just a puppet. The last episode with the Diesel Russia was pretty cool. But I am, that's all I have to say about ToQger. It's odd, but I'm still enjoying it. Not as much as I enjoyed Kyoryuger, but Kyoryuger had the dance, which was harder for me to get behind. I still loved all the characters in Kyoryuger. Sorry, bleh. ToQger, I like that his name is Right. So whenever you say, hey, I'm right, you're Right's like, what? All right. I imagine he would do that. Kyoryuger, I loved more because A, dinosaurs, and B, just the character development was pretty awesome. ToQger is getting there, but it has a far way to go. And Oh yeah, something about their names: Tokyo, Ichigo, Nigo, Sango, Yongo, Gogo. From what I've read, that means one of five. Number six is gonna have a real issue. What's your name? I'm Tokyo, six of five. It's kind of like you're screwing the guy over before you even show anything about him other than his name. His name, yeah, showed up on the control panel of Diesel Russia. That's all I have to say about that. I am also watching Deca Ranger as like I'm going through all the Sentais from Zyuranger to Kyoryuger. I've watched a few of them, a bunch of them. Not a few, a bunch. I've watched Zyuranger, Dairanger, uh, I'm watching Deca Ranger, I've watched Magi Ranger, I've watched Bokenger. I've watched a bunch, so I'm just on Deca Ranger currently. I'm also watching Kamen Rider Fives. I'm watching Gaim. I watched Wizard. I watched Forze. I watched all the way to Decade, and then I watched Den-O, Kabuto, Kuga, Agito, Yuki, and now I'm on Fives. Eventually, I'll hopefully finish all the Heisei Riders and get into the Showa era. Anything else? Anything else that impacts my toy reviewing or shows I'm reviewing? Not so much. I think that about wraps up what I wanted to talk about. Oh wait, before I do, I have this. I have Beast Under Dripclaw, so she will get a review eventually, probably along with Skystalker. I shot a review of him, but I couldn't post it to my computer, so I'll do them in whatever other Predacons I get in a all-in-one review. So, yeah, definitely I have more coming. So this channel hopefully won't get quiet for a while. I want to get to the point where I have no more videos to upload because I have all the videos to upload on my computer. But that's kind of a goal, and then I can go quiet for a week maybe. I don't know. I think that about wraps up. Yeah. I am that weird collector who is about to play with Generation Dreadnoks. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, favorite, find those buttons down there. Thank you, and goodbye.